A mysterious stranger rises from the ocean to take over the minds and souls of a town's residents. We've seen this type of thing before, but one name scribbled in a notebook, barely on screen for more than 2 seconds, changes everything you thought you knew about this film. This is Let Us Pray on Fright Logic. So who or what is Cepheus? Cepheus is a constellation tied to the Greek god of the same name. However, in Chinese astronomy, these stars are found within something called the Black Tortoise of the North, and that's tied to the myth of the Black Warrior. That story follows a man who is transcending his mortal form. During that process, he has to change out all of his body parts for that of a god. It's here that the man cuts out his own intestines and then throws them into the ocean. It is said that the intestines then transform into the black tortoise and the snake, also known as the spirit of the north or the ocean wind, and begin wreaking havoc on the wicked. So how does that tie in to Let Us Pray? Well, the film takes place in Scotland, and that's pretty far north. And how does our mysterious stranger arrive? Seemingly on the back of the ocean wind. And what is he looking for? His other half. Could this be the reunion of the black tortoise and the white snake? Maybe, but that's not the only mythology we have worth digging into. There's also the matter of religion.
Not that I'm not a Christian man.
That's why I've come. To renew my faith.
So who is the stranger? God? The devil? The Grim Reaper? Is there a difference? That's not a question that we have answers to.
So who's first?
What we know is that there are multiple references made to the number 6. It's the number of the cell that he's placed in, and he also makes exactly 6 references of being an outcast. When pressed about his identity, the stranger says he got in an argument about humanity, lost, and got tossed out. That certainly falls in line with Lucifer, but what about the Book of Names, the extinguishing of matches with each passing life? That's more in line with the Reaper. And what are the odds that the town is absent of any other signs of life while this is all taking place? The streets are deserted, neighboring police stations refuse to answer their radios, and no one seems to notice a fucking police station burning down in the film's finale. It just doesn't make any sense. Or does it? What if the town itself is actually purgatory, and our characters have entered a space that looks like the village, but is actually just the waiting room for hell? A lot of Let Us Pray is ambiguous and open to interpretation, but we feel pretty confident in our assumptions here. I mean, just think about it. Chinese mythos and astronomy? Underlying currents of religion and the oppression of ruling classes? These aren't things that we get often, and they help make Let Us Pray one of the most visually and mentally pleasing films that the genre has seen. Seriously, if you haven't seen this film yet, get on it, and if you have, maybe watch it again with these insights in mind. This is what modern horror is all about, and we look forward to diving into additional films just like this one, right here on Fright Logic.